all do you have done of this thing?
Pretty much a little bit of everything. I started with just getting it back to stock, just to get it looking good again. Got it from a friend of mine. He got into a bad motorcycle accident, so you know, it's kind of like been dedicated to him for quite some time now. Trans is built by Dan Busher, engine by Jimmy Bowling and Glenn of their Busher Racing, and let's see, the head was done by a local shop in Springfield, and the brakes, I can't remember who did the brakes. They were done out, made polish out there in California, sent them out to them. As far as power goes, I mean, turbo tough rods, custom pistons, whatever Jimmy recommended. Man, a little bit Kelfer 272 cams. It's finally on EA5. Last year I had it on pump 93, and the best I can get out of it was a 10.96 on pump gas. That was right around 500 on a Mustang dyno of the Bushers.
All right.
But pretty much just everything else was getting it back to looking as good as possible. It used to be yellow, so I wasn't a big fan of that.
So you painted it?
I didn't paint it. Howald's in Springfield, they paint a lot of good cars out there, and they did a hell of a job on this one.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's like some type of Lamborghini gray with a purple pearl over top of it. So it came out pretty good.
Oh damn, that's beautiful under there.
Yeah, they got the whole hood out, or everything has been redone at some point.
Wow.
Got a Borg Warner 8374 with the internal gated exhaust housing, because that was the only one that came in a .991 or 92 AR. So I just welded it all up and had a friend of mine, American Welding Services, they did majority of the welding on it. And then just made sure it runs with dual external 46mm TurboSmart gates with 35-pound springs. So it's pushing right around 40 PSI right now.
All right.
It can go a lot higher than that, but I'm waiting to get, got a Magnus intercooler, or Magnus intake coming. I've been waiting on that for a little bit. But all the piping and stuff will be redone by Busher as well. Mike at Busher.
Awesome. Did you just tell me that?
The whole coolant system I did myself.
Yeah.
Obviously all AN fittings, but okay. I got the radiators bleeding off the top into the swirl pot.
Yeah.
Swirl pot is actually made out of the bottom of a coilover that I had. So that was all the welding was done by my friend Dustin in Springfield, like that did on that, and a couple other people welded on other things. I just pretty much get it all ready to go and then weld it in. He also welded on the cap on that because I lost the other cap, the overflow.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's also got FIC 2150cc injectors, so dash 8 all the way, dual fuel pump.
All right.
The second fuel pump is running on a 5 PSI hop switch, and all the tuning was done by Cody at Redline Performance up there near Cleveland. So I'm pretty happy with it so far.
Puts on a show.
What's what?
It puts on a show.
I try to. It's more about personal best for me, but man,
every race you were in was awesome.
Until you got the best one, man. That Camaro put a close one on me last week.
Oh man. Yeah, he had the gap in the beginning.
He did. He had a Mazda. I was like, dang, that thing is fast. And then I started reeling him in, like, oh wait, I might win. Oh.
Oh, that was epic.
Yeah, it's been a fun time.